State lawmakers are concerned about the potential expansion of a contract that would give a vendor for the Division of Children and Family Services significant oversight over Arkansas's child abuse hotline.
Yeah, the move stems from DHS's handling of a Baxter County child abuse case in which this couple was charged with hundreds of counts of abuse, rape, and sexual assault. 29 calls about that family were made to the child abuse hotline. All were dismissed as unsubstantiated. But while the need for change is evident, how that change will come about is now in dispute. Some lawmakers are concerned about the vendor's stance on pediatric gender transition procedures and how it might conflict with state law. Channel 7's Andrew Mobley has more. Andrew.
Nonprofit Evident Change has previously designed child protection systems for Arkansas Social Services. A new amendment to its contract would make it more directly involved in evaluating casework.
The new responsibilities over hotline screening, investigative fidelity, calibrating the SDM hotline tool, and coaching investigators would now be under their authority. Is that correct?
Yes, they would be walking alongside the division in regards to that.
Arkansas lawmakers recently discovered an old post on Evident Change's website in which it argued that gender transition procedures for minors, everything from hormone therapy and puberty blockers to very rarely surgery, did not constitute child abuse. That post has since been taken down. Still, that stance doesn't exactly jive with Arkansas law. 2021's Save Adolescents from Experimentation or SAFE Act outlawed childhood gender transitions. Representative Ryan Rose is concerned that Evident Change's political views could influence how DCFS screens child abuse reports in a way contradictory to state law.
That's a pretty big red flag for me, and it's a pretty big red flag for the legislature. Before we let any vendor or an out-of-state vendor influence hotline decisions, influence coaching of those who make those decisions, we have to ensure that they're going to operate and align with Arkansas law.
Since its failure to address dozens of hotline reports in a Baxter County child abuse case recently came to light, DCFS has worked to improve its protocols. Its move to increase engagement with contractors appears to be part of the division's effort to improve itself.
The director should be doing this, and I believe she's doing everything she can to try and find the right answers. But it has to be done with vendors or done internally with Arkansas law, families, and values aligned.
Lawmakers at Friday's Legislative Council meeting voted to return the Evident Change contract amendment to a subcommittee for further review. It is possible that the state not only reject the amendment, but sever ties with the vendor altogether.
I think that there's going to be a more broad conversation about whether Evident Change should have hands on our Division of Children and Family Services at all.
The amended contract with Evident Change will be further scrutinized by the Legislative Council's Review Committee in December. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
Okay, Andrew, thanks very much. A spokesperson for DHS says Evident Change's work complies with all state and local laws on child abuse and neglect and is helping to support better outcomes for Arkansas families.